Right, hello, I'm Fiona.
She can't do it.
Sorry, this is the first time I've ever been a YouTuber. I've got two silly idiots making me laugh. Am I recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you edit as well?
Yeah, why?
That's okay, then, because you can take that stupid bit out of there then.
No, it's all going on there. It's a part of laughter.
Right, okay. Well, I have COPD, I have glaucoma and a corneal dystrophy, so I need shooting.
You've got to show me your missing tooth.
Yeah, like, got a missing tooth there because of COPD, and I got a missing tooth there because I had no luck. No, it's all to do with because I've been on steroids, inhalers. I don't know, what do I say? I know I wrote it all down, but
Well, what was it like coping with it? I thought you were going year by year.
well, the year I got diagnosed with it was 2001. I actually went to the walk-in centre. What are you putting a face like that for?
What are you on about?
She's doing it properly. You're sitting there going,
I went to the walk-in centre because I had really trouble breathing. Don't zoom. So and they said to me, I've got something called COPD, and I thought, well, okay, what the hell is that?
just ignore her.
I don't know. So I left it. Are you still recording?
Yeah.
I left it. And I must have left it for at least 9 months. So why are you up and down then?
Shit.
Okay. I left it for about 9 months. And I still had a breathing problem. So I decided to go to the doctors. And then they referred me to an asthma clinic at Weeks Drive Doctors. So I went there. I was meant to say, so Barry took me to the walk-in centre, he took me to this, and he took me here, and and I can't see fuck all.
You didn't mention you're partially blind either.
Yes, I am. I am registered partially sighted because of glaucoma.
How many fingers am I holding up?
5.
Dang.
So, but that's also a thing too that stops me from going out. Anyway, the months went on, and I got diagnosed with COPD. I didn't know what COPD was, and this was in 2009. So I kept saying CPOD, CDOP. So in the end, I done it so it was COPD, COPD, and that's how I remembered it. No one actually told me what to expect. And it was all due to smoking. And I think a lot to do with it was smoking menthol cigarettes. So if you smoke, pack it in, because you'll end up like me. Well, not look like me. You don't want to look like that, do you? So, no, so I gave up smoking. No, I didn't give up smoking. I carried on smoking. And then I have to have a yearly review. About 2 years after I stopped smoking. So I stopped smoking about 2011. Which actually made myself worse. 2010, I was okay, but still finding it hard. And being outside smoking, it started making me heave. What'd you do?
Bottle.
Huh? It made it hard. It made it hard smoking outside. So I said you could smoke, everyone could like smoke in the kitchen, smoke outside. The house absolutely stunk of smoke, which now I know that it doesn't, because it'd make me heave if it did, because they all smoke outside now. Now I'm just waffling on like a fucking idiot. What are you doing? It's my willow. Made my chest tight. I'd get chest
in the
infections, and more chest infections, so I'd be on antibiotics. More cats.
Hello.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard coping. It was very hard when I got told that I had glaucoma. The pains in my eyes unbearable, so I decided to stay indoors. I stayed
That's mine to get in there.
indoors. I stayed indoors.
That's Willow.
And I didn't do an awful lot. So apart from I gave up smoking, I picked on food, and I got fat. And I really did get fat. I must have put on about 5 stone, which I think is disgusting. I lost about 3, but I still need to lose two, maybe 3 more.
Well, it's alright because your son weighs more than you.
But I don't know, coping with other bits and bobs, coping that you know that you're never going to get better. It's very hard. Coping the fact that COPD doesn't just... Yeah? No! Oh yeah, you're not the only one here, no, right, yeah. We have to edit that bit. What did I say? What did I get? Yeah, nobody tells you what COPD comes with. So it does, if you don't read up on it properly, you tend to get a bit panicky. You don't go out on your own because you're scared in case you have a breathing problem, and that's what they call an exacerbation, which then you like panic even more when you can't breathe properly. You get anxiety, which that kills, and it feels like if you're having a heart attack. You also get fatigue. That's horrible. And also depression. Depression to the extent that it will eat you away, and not knowing what it is. This is my life and I have to live with it. Depression is awful. I can't take the tablets because I might take a bit too much. People are wary when they see paracetamol with me if I've got them upstairs, i.e. my kids.
I don't.
I haven't had it easy, to be quite honest. But people think you can fake it. But trust me, if I could fake this, I'd be bloody laughing, because I don't like living with it. I'm sure other people that have it, that are still, or being diagnosed with it, are still trying to understand it. I'm still trying to understand it. Sorry, I keep looking at the kittens. I keep trying to understand it. It's awful that you can't go up 13 stairs without getting... What do you pull the face for?
Because I got a friend request from someone I don't even know.
Alright. You can't go up 13 stairs without being out of breath. You can't go up the shop. I mean, my shop is like a 5-minute walk, and it now takes me maybe 10-15 minutes. It's what meant to be a 10-minute walk, but it takes me 20. The other day I actually walked, it wasn't even a mile, and I gave myself 20 minutes, and I was quite chuffed because I took 18 minutes, so I was very proud of myself. It seems stupid, but it is. Don't yawn, you told me to do this, Reese Hill. Yeah, I plod along on day-to-day things. I don't bother doing a lot of things like I used to.
Just fine.
I can't cope with the cold weather because it hits my chest, and then it's... I like that on the cold weather. That's just an example. The heat is unbearable because it starts the breathing off. Even now, have you farted?
Yeah.
even like now,
Oh, it's
I do find it hard and getting worse. I've got a review on Tuesday, so I'm not looking forward to that. Anyway, getting back to
What year you on?
2012. Well, as I said, I got diagnosed with glaucoma. I've had corneal dystrophy for
Well, why
a
don't you make
good
the other part
20
in the video?
years. Huh? What?
Oh, you did the other part in the video.
For a good 20 years. When I go out, when I do go out, if I go out on my own and you stop, people actually do look at you as though you're drunk, and you're not. You're fighting for your breath, because even short walks do an awful lot of damage. I wouldn't say damage, it's just, I don't know, it's hard, put it that way. If you suffer with asthma, then in a way you understand. But COPD they say COPD now because it's either emphysema or bronchial. Emphysema's not too bad, but trust me, I get the bronchial, so I get the worst deal of it. Serves me right, I smoked. I do find it hard that I'm not believed by members of the family that think I fake it. I'd love to get like a girdle and a mask and do them up, and then they see my everyday life of how I walk, my stuff that I do day to day, and then when you get about fatigue, you can't fight it. Stop yawning. You can't fight it. You really can't fight it. Trying to exercise is just sheer impossibility. You get in your head that, yes, I've exercised for 3 weeks solid, and then I thought, oh, I've had enough of this. I ain't going to lose weight. I must have faced facts. I'm a fat cow.
Considering I weigh more than you.
Well, I'm just fat. Considering I weighed 9.5 stone.
Yeah, and I nearly weigh 14.
Well, I used to weigh 9.5 stone. I now weigh 12.10.
You got a
Wow. Don't really need that.
fat... You weigh the size of my dad.
But I look at it with COPD. Some COPD sufferers have, or I should say, are not around. People have been diagnosed it. I know someone, and within 13 weeks the poor bloke had died because he lost so much weight, and he just absolutely, well, obviously killed him, didn't it? But I don't know. I ended up putting on weight because I just decided to get fat, that's all. So, but 2012 wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no, you can just say that you explained another bit in the video.
I get quite a lot of chest infections. I get put on steroids. I get put on antibiotics. The antibiotics I've tried. The ones I find that are clarithromycin, they are the best. They suit me down to the ground. Erythromycin I am allergic to. Steroids I hate taking. What's he doing?
Send you in.
Steroids I hate taking. What are you doing to my turtleneck?
So, geez.
But in 2013, no, it's actually 2012, I get news that my daughter was pregnant, so that gave me a boost. It gave me a will to live rather than thinking, okay, maybe I'll just walk out in front of a car. But then I think maybe the person that owns that car will, it will destroy him as well, it will destroy my family, so...
It might have been a he or she.
Well, the person, the driver, whatever. Hello, beautiful. Thank you very much, pervert kid. Yeah, I had my first granddaughter to look forward to. We just went shopping and went OTT on her. So what? You live and learn. She was born in 2013 in June. Oh, mate! Oh, man! Oh, sorry, kittens are jumping on the back.
You can see his head pop off.
Was it her? Bitch. Yeah, so we had her, I had, she was my life. Basically. Don't know, it's hard to explain really. First granddaughter. Made me happy. What? Oh, come like autumn, and you know I've had many a stints. What? Many a stints in hospital. I've had many a stint in hospital. I've collapsed. I've had family arguing, and that gets me going, gets me panicky, gets anxiety, and then starts my breathing off, and then I collapse. So then the ambulance comes and off I go to the hospital.
We may have to do this because we
2014, I get chest infections. I actually got but no, it wasn't that year. I was still getting bad chest infections. So I just lived with it 12 in 1 year, wasn't too bad. So I got put when I first, I have 3 inhalers now. I'm just waffling because I haven't got a clue what to say, but now I've wrote it all down. Don't look at me like that. I have 3 inhalers now. Maybe I might be upped next week. I don't really know.
Give him an update.
Hey?
You can give him an update.
Yeah, I can give you an update. Thanks for watching. Tune in to my next video very soon. Bye.